all this. And in many ways, it is to send a message. There is no doubt about it. And I have advocated that the message is very, very important. And I've also encouraged it to be non-confrontational, to think that we'll be disruptive and doing things that doesn't really achieve anything, and they paint us in a bad light. But there is no doubt, philosophically, that the message has to be sent. Now, yes, many of us are working in the Republican Party. I've worked in the Republican Party. But this is much bigger than the Republican Party. Yes! Yeah! So I encourage people, if they want to work in the Republican Party, and the Campaign for Liberty certainly will be, to have an influence. But we need to send the message. It's the philosophic message. But in a true revolution, believe me, the revolution doesn't occur with a single political party. A true revolution, then, those views will be reflected in the Republican Party, in the Democrat Party, in the Independent Party, and everybody in the country will be affected. One subject that comes up not too infrequently, more these days than ever before, and that is, and it was hinted at today with some of the speakers, you know, when do we get so dissatisfied with our current operation of trying to bring about change? And some are already very dissatisfied. Some even that believe the way we do are frustrated with the slowness of what we do, and they want to do things in a much more aggressive manner. But I think there is a time and place for that. But there is a time and place, I think, for peaceful civil disobedience. The changes brought about by Gandhi and Martin Luther King were peaceful, and they knew and understood the consequences. And we do know that people in our movement have already suffered the consequences, because they may be 100% correct on the tax code and the monetary issue, and they end up behind bars. So that is the consequence. And there may be a time coming that, say, this foreign policy gets out of hand, which I worry about all the time, because both parties endorse more militarism. And if you know, one thing that we have found out about the incident in Georgia, even if we wanted to or had needed to, we didn't have the troops to do anything about it. We have weakened our national defense. You know what that means? Those who want to pursue the empire will reinstitute the draft. We should not ever have a draft. But there would be some tough decisions. There would be a lot of tough decisions to make about when to practice this. And if there is a draft, those will be very, very hard decisions, but they have had to be made before, and they could again. I have always resorted to saying, I don't like it, I want to resist it, but I want to change it as long as the system is available to me to run for office and to rally the troops. This is the way I will be working. How did you like Amy Allen today?